to the Animal Planet people. This is your boy Kaliak for Sometimes Gorilla. This is our Printing with Grace YouTube channel. And today we're going to do a simple trace and copy using the Silhouette Cameo software. So let's go. It's a real simple thing. Once you have your image already on it, you click the trace area. You got three options: trace, outer trace, and trace and detach. Um, You have these features that also they have threshold, the spackle threshold, high pass, and scale. Those are used to pretty much get a better copy of what you're going to do. For us, it's going to be the trace outer edge. And we're using that because all we're going to do is after we print it out, we're going to use it to cut the outer edge so we can peel it out off the paper for our image that we're going to print on my shirt. As you can see, I moved it over so everybody can get a closer view of how that's done. After you have it already sketched out and traced the way you would like it, obviously you go to send. From the design tab at the top there, just go to send. And again, for me, I double check what I got going on there. And for me, I usually group all of my edits. That way, if I have it correctly, I don't have to worry about losing it or it not being exactly edge to edge. One little millimeter could change everything when it comes to copy and print. And so for me, I like to, after I get my copy or my cut, I actually like to group everything. What I'm doing now is I'm going to duplicate this image and make little images. The only reason I'm doing this, just so y'all know, is I'm just trying to make maximum use of the paper. Obviously, you want to get as many prints as you can out of a sheet. For me, that is, I can use these little images for several different things. Might be hats, maybe even little corner pocket T-shirts or shoulder patches or anything. But when anytime that I print something out, my goal is to always maximize the paper. This is going to cut down your expenses in the long run. Even if you don't use them immediately, I can use it for future references. So for me, I've pretty much resized everything. I got my big chest image there, and then the other three at the top I'm going to use. Who knows what I'm going to use them for, but I make them just in case I need them for something else. And again, why waste paper when I can get as many duplicates out of this as possible? Like I said, those little things work wonders for little small things a lot of times. In this case, those will be the size of the stickers. The little ones at the top and the big ones will be the chest area. But, if you can get 6 or 7, get 6 or 7. I mean, again, it's only going to, all you're doing is using paper and ink at this point. So for me, that's what I do. You'll have to realize, too, I'm using this as dark paper. The reason I go to the mirror option at the top is because if you're using light paper, or not light paper, but a light shirt fabric, you may have to flip it. For dark fabric, you don't have to. Again, I'm pretty much just grouping everything. That way I can have everything lined up for me for later. This becomes a template for all my projects in the future. So after you have everything traced and cut out and duplicated, now you go to your settings. For me, I'm already pre-cut, in my material is dark fabrics, but the Silhouette Cameo software has, a bunch of different settings in there, from heat transfer paper to leather to metal sheets to stickers. They have a very, 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 very vast inventory of cut settings. To me, I already have set mines up in dark fabric, so I already know what I want because I've done this several different times. That's another great feature, that you can add your own material type in there. That way, as a preset. You don't have to keep going in there looking for this setting or that setting. So for me, I have a couple set settings for dark shirts, for light shirts, for stickers, for heat transfer, vinyl, um, everything, even for sublimation paper. I have a different settings already set in there for me. For you, yours will be however you're going to set yours. But for me, I have my own settings. It is an excellent feature, a very excellent feature, and I suggest everybody try it. For the most part, we're pretty much done here. Again, I've already uh, put what I wanted it and I have already traced out most of the things. I will say that there is areas, white areas, that I might have wanted to go back and do, but for this particular shirt, this is not the case. But anytime you have open spaces, you will probably go back over it, like the halo at the top. That little small area, you might want to what you call it. You might want to trace that to get that in there as well. But and this